Yo, just ending up my day today. Just got back from a post, pre-video EPK meeting with our video team. One of the questions that the director asked me today was, where do we draw the line between secular music and gospel music? To not be religious, I could. To be spiritual is very easy. But I believe that we have to be real when we answer this question. Um, Question again was, Graves, how do we draw the line between musicians that play gospel music and church musicians that play secular music? This is my answer here. I believe that God has called us all to a specific function in music ministry. Not everybody's going to play in church on a Sunday morning. Not every musician is meant for the church. Many of us come from the church. Many of us stay in church because for some odd reasons we've never been given the opportunity to fulfill the true purpose in our life when it comes to music. So the answer to his question would be the line comes in how you're convicted. I believe that one can only go as far as their convictions will allow them to go. My father and mother gave me certain principles that developed my character and developed my lifestyle. So even though I sang secular music, there was only so far that I could go or that I wanted to go because I began to feel convicted by what I was taught, by what I was brought up in. So what I'm saying is, if you got a church musician that is now playing secular music, and he was brought up in a house to where he heard all types of secular music. Very rare did he hear church music, but he was brought up hearing any type of secular music. Then his conviction is going to be different from my conviction. So I believe that the church has to understand also that music is universal. And I believe that the line that we do have to draw between gospel music and secular music, it all deals with lifestyle. Lifestyle. One of the things that I teach some of the guys that I mentor, and most of the guys that I mentor here in Cleveland, they all play with nationally known R&B artists. They travel across the country, they travel across the world, and my message to them is very simple. If you believe that God has called you to do this type of music or this genre of secular music, then the only thing that I'm going to expect out of you as a believer is that you live the lifestyle of a believer. Well, Graves, how do you live a lifestyle of a believer when you're in secular music? Very easy. You remain accountable to believers that are back at home. You connect with the believer that's out on the road. Everybody that's out on the road is not all wicked. Not all unsaved. You've got a lot of saved musicians that are out on the road. That live the lifestyle. And so one of the things that I teach my guys, is that if you forego your career to minister or to be a part of the secular world because you can't control your behavior or your lifestyle, then that's a serious issue. But if you can control and remain accountable and live the lifestyle of what a believer is supposed to, as Romans talks about, be ye not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. I believe that's where the line comes in. Can your mind be renewed every day that you're in a secular world where they live another lifestyle? But when you look at secular music, you can go into the gospel field and feel like you're in secular music, because some of the same things that you see in the secular world, you see it worse in the church. So, these were some of my issues, and not really an issue, but this was kind of my answer to it. So, if you want to kind of feedback on it, and I didn't take the religious approach, because the church has taken a religious approach. Preachers take the religious approach, but music is universal. And so not all of us, are going to live, playing in the church or singing in the church choir or doing gospel records. When you look at Rodney Jerkins has lived the lifestyle to do what he does, yet his father is a nationally known bishop. When you look at, a lot of these guys that work in the secular world, they've been able to maintain a lifestyle of 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 remaining blameless, if I can use that type of language. So, throughout the week, I will kind of be throwing out some different things that the video directors were kind of questioning me on, but that was something that kind of just stuck in my mind right there. So I'll get back to you. I'm headed to the house. Long day today. Did all the services today. Had a great services. 3 services today. Just leaving the restaurant with the family and headed to the house now. So my family and wife, everybody's back in the car now. So let me get off this thing, because they're going to start talking, and I don't want y'all to hear all this noise. All right. Peace. Love y'all, man.